Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Dead by Daylight, the board game on the channel, and it might look like we have 5 survivors in front of you, but one of them is not like the others, even though he is basically just a dude. He's one of many. He is the Legion. We will be trying out a new killer today from the Collector's Edition content from the box. If you have just the normal core box, I don't think you get him, but he is one of the additional killers that was originally a Kickstarter stretch goal or whatever. On the subject of the survivors though, as per usual, we're obviously joined by Jake, Nia, Dwight, Ace. There are many other survivors I could be painting up, but because we're using solo AI mode, their individual skills don't matter, therefore they're just a body. That said, I wouldn't mind painting up another survivor. I'm not going to guarantee specifically who, maybe Meg, just so I can say shut up Meg if she annoys me while we use her. But painting up another survivor would mean getting rid of one of the existing ones, so I'm leaving it to you to decide. If I get one painted up, we have our 4 survivors here. Ignore him, he is not like the others. Who gets the chopping block? Who goes? Who gets swapped out for a newly painted survivor? Put it in the comments who you want rid of. Who's the one that deserves to be yeeted off the table, I guess, is the... my vote is Nia, but you know, we vote for whoever, and we'll see if one person comes out on top, and if they do, they'll vanish and get replaced by someone new just to have a change of pace. Anyway, let's go look at the new killer and see how they work. So to start with, a slight downside to the Legion is he's basically just a guy in a leather jacket with a knife, so he might not be like super visible on the table. And the map we're doing today is Ormond, so it's quite bright, so I thought that might help. Plus I think that's the map that got added when he did. I vaguely remember that being the case. Anyway, the Legion. Difficulty easy. His power is Feral Frenzy. Each survivor in your space becomes wounded. If at least one survivor was already wounded, gain a blood point. That does seem ridiculously good if it just so happens the AI decides to gather. If they don't, then, you know, they're not going to get much use out of that, but wounding is fine. And then he has 3 passives, 2 of which are free. Mad Grit. While attempting to sacrifice a survivor, when you enter a space with another survivor, wound that survivor. Wow, that is ridiculously powerful. Okay. Discordance. When a survivor enters the same space as another survivor, gain a blood point for each survivor and killer in that space. And that is just a passive that's on, huh? That seems really easy to gather blood points. Yeah, when a survivor enters the same space as another survivor, gain a blood point for each survivor and killer in that space, and there's no like cooldown to it. That seems ridiculously powerful. I guess we'll see. I'll try and remember to do it. And then for 2 blood points, he can do Iron Maiden. Before interacting, swap the positions of an unoccupied locker and an unoccupied hook anywhere on the game board. When a hook is out of reach, you improvise. That's very powerful, especially if we're going to be easily gathering blood points and you don't want to roll to take a survivor to a hook. Just pay 2 blood points and swap an unoccupied one, as long as a locker's been found and doesn't have Ace in it. Yeah, that seems really powerful. No wonder he's rated easy. Will it actually work out that way? It will depend how much the survivors gather. And you know, it's a big map. Anyway, I will get them all randomized and onto the board, and then we'll be back after a brief word from my channel sponsor. This video is sponsored by Noble Knight Games. Check out the video description below for an affiliate link that will take you through to their store, and it will help me out as well. Thanks. And just like that, we're back. So, as the Legion, I am starting up in the picnic area, which doesn't really have that much. 1 yellow icon, 1 red, and then 1 purple, or blue. I think they're blue on the pictures, but it looks more purple to me on the symbols. But either way, Dwight also happened to start up there. Nia is to the top right of your screen in the storage area up there. Ace is in the wooded area, and then just south of him in the shiny corner, where there's a lot of symbols, is Jake, and he started in the entryway. So, with that, I've already placed down my cards. I have my movements planned out. We're going to jump into Survivors Turn 1 and see where they go, and I'll try and remember anytime they go into an area with another survivor, gain a blood point for each survivor and killer in that particular space. I feel like that's going to just avalanche, but let's see. And by avalanche I meant snowball. I forgot my expression. Anyway, we're going to start with Jake and work our way up. So Jake, Ace, Nia, and then we'll go over and do Dwight last. Oh, as my dog hits the camera. So Jake is going red. Yes, he is, but he can choose. So I guess again the survivors would plan this out to, if he goes here, that triggers that ability to get a blood point. So he'll go this way instead and force me to move the camera, because of course. And flip this, and he has found himself his generator. Jake has been doing well with getting crits on generator repairs recently. Not today though, that's a blood point. Thank you very much. Bad start for them, for a change. Alright, next ace. He can leave via blue or red. Nope. Yes. Well, okay, so he's entered the area that Nia is in, so discordance kicks in and I get a blood point. That's... You can only have a max of 12, by the way, so it's not like you would like infinitum just keep gaining blood points. But if you get 12, that's like 3 turns in a row where you can take a bonus killer turn, which is kind of ridiculous. Can't leave via red, can leave via green. Oh, I didn't flip anything over for Ace, did I? I didn't actually finish his turn, sorry. I was too busy wondering about the possibilities of blood points, so let's very quickly do the rest of Ace's turn. Oh, well. Is this the fabled... The survivors have everything go wrong for them instead of me? I hope so. And she has found an exit. So, let's now move up to the top left. If Dwight doesn't get a repair on the generator, this will be the first time this has happened where the survivors have taken a full turn and no progress, on turn 1 that is, and no progress has been made, which would be incredible. Green. Yes, he can leave via green. He has found a generator. And, let's see, this is my favourite dice. Actually, no, it was 2 different dice that rolled the fail. He did succeed. Okay, fine. So, it wasn't the literal perfect turn for the killer that it could have been. But it was pretty close. That's the entirety of the progress right there. That one single pip. So, I went with blue then green, I believe. Yes, indeedy. So, we are travelling down to the ski shack, which is... Of course, and just out of view. Of course it is. We're going to flip red, hope for a hook, but nope. And then my next action, well, I guess I might as well interact with the totem for blood points, so I will. I'll get those in a second. My next turn, as I said, was green. I'm hoping to find a hook. Oh, that's really okay. That's not so good then. So never mind. I guess I'll once again interact with the hex totem. So that's capping us out. If I take a third turn, I could go get Jake. I might as well. Yeah, I will. I'll spend 4. Because we're getting, what, 4 back anyway from those 2 totem interacts. To take a bonus killer turn. I played my blue card, I played my green card, I'm now playing my red card. And we're coming down here. Flipping this, hoping that it's a hook. Are you kidding me? Okay. I think there's only 4 hex totems in total, but either way we're still wounding Jake, but I don't have anywhere to take him currently because we didn't find a hook. So the survivors got 1 progress on generators and I found no hooks. That's very abnormal. Alright, let's start this round with Dwight. The one person who did anything last round, including me. Blue, oh he can't actually leave via blue because it is blocked off. Nor can he leave via yellow. Wait, he can only leave via green, I've just realised, so I guess we'll just pick and go over here because that would mean he doesn't have a chance of survivor walking onto his square. He's found the second exit. Not much of a turn, but still. And then we'll go with, let's go with Nia. Oops, draw 1 card. Blue, yes, can go blue. Going all over the place again in the chalet and has found a generator. Obviously, they're all generators now because both exits have been found. And we'll go for a repair. Oh, she got a crit. This is because I said she was on the chopping block, isn't it? It's like when Homer kicks the turtle in the hallucination episode with the space coyote. Either way, ace. Next. Red. Nope, can't go red. Can go green in a couple of different directions. No point going to where the exit is, so he will choose the direction that hasn't been fully explored, which is the entryway down here. Has to be a generator. So that is right there, and he will attempt to repair. And it rolled off screen, but unfortunately for me, it was a crit success. They're making up for lost time in round 1, I guess. So that is 2 out of 3 on a generator that, granted, is kind of out of the way. But that's kind of good for them because they are staying separated. And that leaves the wounded Jake. Now, no matter which way he goes, oh, he can only leave via red, so we don't actually need to draw a card. we prioritise winning, so he would go to... Oh wait, both generators are one away. And no matter which one he goes to, he's in the same square as a survivor. So I guess we'll go to the chalet just because it's larger and easier to have multiple people in. I get a blood point. Is it per person? When a survivor enters the same space as another survivor, gain blood point for each... Yeah, I get 2. That is just insane. It's way too powerful. At a glance, it seems way too powerful to me. Anyway, he'll try and finish the generator. He actually got a crit success. It doesn't matter though, because it only needed 1, but still, that's just showing off. That's showboating. That's how you get on the chopping block. And that's their turn with 1 generator done. So here I am down here, and I face a problem because I have no hooks on which to kill someone. I can't even use his power to swap because there's nothing to swap with. There isn't even a locker discovered yet. Oh, actually, I just noticed. Well, now I know where a locker is because that got flipped around by mistake. My first action, however, was red, and I do have a choice of where to go. I'm going to opt to go over here. Now, what was that other ability he had? Let's see. No, I can't do anything with the generator. I was considering just breaking it. We'll hit ace. Oh, and we'll flip red, and I think it has to be a hook. I think it literally must be. Yeah. There's either 1 hex tome left to find or none. So, fair enough. And yeah, I will absolutely stab you. There we go. I wish I'd picked wait as my second action now, but I didn't. Didn't have that forethought. I picked blue. On the plus side though, I want to look around for more hooks. So we're going to take the blue path. We're going to come up here. As I say, I think it has to be... Never mind. There must be 4 hex tomes, and I have now found them all. I see. Okay, well, I have options. Do I want to take a bonus turn? I could leave via green, come here and stab Nia. Yeah, let's do that, because he gets blood points so quickly. So, sure, I'll spend 4 on a killer bonus turn, play my green card, come down this way, say, well, first of all, flip something. I'll flip this. It is a locker, that's potentially good. And we'll stab Nia. Wait, hang on. Wait. Maybe I won't. We now have an unoccupied locker. Before interacting, swap positions of an unoccupied locker and an unoccupied hook, sorry, anywhere in the game board. I'm spending an additional 2 blood points to use Iron Maiden. I'm swapping unoccupied locker with hook, and I'm just going to hook Jake, just like that. That is very powerful, so I'll take his sacrifice token. That was my 3rd bonus turn, so we don't get another one. But we ended the turn with a survivor on a hook, so we get another one, so that's 2 out of 8 for me. And now I need to wonder, like, when Nia activates, since there's no equivalent of a wait card for a survivor, I don't think she's allowed to rescue Jake. I think it has to be someone else, and that's a problem. Oh, I also didn't realise I wasn't in full view, apologies. That's a problem because Dwight actually can't get there directly, because that's a one-way, and he's in the wrong way to be able to take it. He'd have to go round to the guest rooms. So because survivors aren't allowed to wait in the square they're in, Nia can't save Jake, which means I'm going to get another turn of him on the hook. And that is good. I don't see any disadvantage. If anything, this seems too powerful in my favour so far. But maybe they'll just roll a bunch of crits and still almost win. Let's see. So as we begin this new round, as I just discussed, Nia can't stay still, no one else can get to Jake, so Dwight is going to do a set movement to here, is going to flip this, and is going to repair this generator this turn. However, next turn, oh actually no, he can't, he still can't get to Jake. Oh, there's no other faster, no, he can't go this way. In order to have a direct route to Jake, he has to actually go to the ski shack. As weird as it is, because the ski shack looks like it's further away, he can then directly take this path and save Jake next turn, so he has to go this way. It doesn't mean he's got another generator he can still work on, so there's still that, but... And he did do 1 pip of success on it. So yeah, he's set up to rescue Jake next turn. Nia has to move, so let's see where she runs off to. Blue. Yes. And that means she's out of sight again, isn't it? Well, just about. She's found another generator, obviously. There's one last generator not found yet. And she'll try and repair it. And she failed and gave me a blood point. Thank you. I don't currently have enough for a bonus turn. That's me back to 3. I need them to go to places where each other are, so I get those bonus ones. Jake doesn't get a turn, so it's just down to Ace and Visconti down here. He's probably wanting red, but he can leave you a couple of different routes, so you got red. So, the most advantageous red to go after would be here, because it's further away from me, and that generator there doesn't have any progress anyway. And that's all generators on the map. Don't remember the last time that happened. He tries to repair it. He succeeds. 1 out of 3, just like that. So, my first card this time was blue, but I actually have a choice because I could break through the wall here, and my goal for partially wanting to do that was to look for more hooks. But, thanks to where Nia moved, I don't need to open up that extra avenue for the survivors. I'll take this blue path, come up here. I'm pretty sure it has to be a hook because we found 4 hex totems, and yeah, it's a hook. And I'm going to stab Nia. Can't get around the hook this turn, but that's okay. Working towards it. So, she's done. And my next turn was green. Again, choices. Oh, actually no, from where I am now, I don't have a choice. But I want to find more hooks, so we're coming over here. I'm flipping this. What the? There's 5 hex totems? Okay. So there's 3 more hooks not on the map yet, because I have that many models. So, that's very unlucky. So where are the last 3 hooks? Wooded area, storage, and picnic area. Fine, I haven't done an interact this turn. I will interact with the hex tome to get 2 blood points. Now, that means I could then take a 3rd turn, but I can't put Nia on the hook this turn, around, because I wounded her. So, I think this is a save. Yeah, we'll do a save round and just not spend on a 3rd turn. So as we begin this next round, I did forget that obviously another round ended with Jake on the hook, so I got my 3rd token out of the 8 I need to win. Dwight has set movement of going here and rescuing Jake. I guess that means he's in the same square as him, so I get a blood point. But then they scarper. We'll start with Jake to see which way he runs. Green, yes, he's... Oh, actually he can choose, but I guess he'll go as far away from the killer as possible, so he'll run down there. And then Dwight will go red, yes he can. And he will run, that puts him quite far away from me as well, honestly. So then we have the other 2 over here. We'll start with Nia at the top of your screen. She's going green. Well, that puts her in a slight danger zone, but it does mean she can flip this, which is a locker, which actually kind of helps me. And then she will try and fix the gen, and she fails. How many fails is that now for them fixing those generators? It's wonderful. And then finally, Ace in the bottom right corner. He's looking for red, ideally. Green, can't go green. Blue, yes you can go blue. Not ideal, but you can. He will flip an icon over here. He's found an item box, but they prioritise winning, so he will fix the generator, or fail. Be fixed. Just grab a token. And that generator is 1 out of 3. Not a super effective turn for them again, so hopefully I'll be able to capitalise on it. I wish I'd selected wait as my first action, but sadly not. I selected green. But I do have a choice. I can go left or right. The reason I picked that was to go left and then find another hook. Is there any other advantageous thing I could be doing? No, I think we'll stick with my original plan. We'll come over to the picnic area. This has to be a hook. Yep. There's still 2 more hooks on the map somewhere to find. And for my action, there isn't really anything to do. So we'll just move on. Blue. And there is only one way. Oh no, I feel a sneeze brewing. One moment. There we go. One sudden sneeze later, we're going blue down here and saying hello, Jake. And we're gonna, well, first of all, flip something, so I have to flip this. There's a locker there, you see. Well, before interacting, I'm spending 2 blood points, and I'll just very swiftly swap this unoccupied locker with the hook I just found. Don't know about the physics of that, really, and we'll bung Jake right back on a hook. Now, I've already taken his initial token, so it's not as good of a benefit as getting someone else on there, but it is going to be an end of turn. 1 more sacrifice, so that's me halfway. Although, do I want to buy a 3rd turn? I could play the red or the yellow. No, I literally can't get anywhere from where I am. I could play wait, which doesn't really help. So as the next round begins, we do have some set movement because somebody has to go towards Jake to rescue him. But because of where I've moved him, no one can get to him in 1 action. So at best, Dwight has to do a move to here, then next turn he can go rescue him. He can, however, flip something, He's found an item, and I guess they'll prioritise that over destroying a hex tome, so let me just grab an item from the stack. He will find whatever this, dropped it. Whatever this is. Oh, he's found a first aid kit. That's actually very useful, but he needs to be in the same space. So at least I'll get an advantage out of it if he manages to get there. Nia will move next at the very top of the map. Red? Nope, can't go red. Green. She can go 2 different greens. One leads to an exit, one leads to a generator. So obviously prioritise winning. Go to... Oh, take your wounded token with you, missus. There we go. She'll flip this. It's birds, but she'll go for the generator, obviously. Oh, another fail. I like that die. Don't put that one away. Keep rolling that one. And then we'll go with ace. Oops, blue. That takes him right back to where he was. He flips over an item, but he'll obviously try and fix the generator. Let's roll the nice unlucky die. Ah, it's betrayed me. Never mind, go back in the pile. That generator is finished thanks to a crit success. So that is 2 generators done for the survivors. So we're down here with Jake. My first action was green, I presume, because there's not really anywhere else to go. Yep. And we're going to go stab Dwight, I think. And I have to flip something though, so let's flip that as birds. But yeah, we're going to stab Dwight, which means he might use the medkit on himself. It has to be during a survivor turn though, you can't do it during my turns, but that also means I can't hook him this turn. And then my next action was blue, I believe, as the card slides away. It was. They're the 2 most common cards in general, but especially on this map. And where would it most benefit me to go? Ooh, I see a play. Yeah, I see a play I could maybe do. Okay, so we'll go over here. We'll flip this. It's an unoccupied locker. Okay. There's no point swapping a hook to there. 1, 2. Yeah, I see a big play actually if it works out. It probably won't, but hey, it'll be really cool if it does. So sure, I'm going to buy a 3rd turn. So spending 4 blood points, that leaves me with 2. And I'm playing my red card because I played green, I played blue. Now I'm playing red. We're smashing through the wall here and saying hello to Ace. Now, oh, this is going to be a hook, isn't it? Do I want to go for the Hail Mary or do I want to just go for the easy hook? If I put him on the hook, I get his token. At the end of the turn, I get 2 more. That puts me 1 away from winning. If I do the play I want to do... Oh, I wouldn't do anything. I was going to deliberately go up to that hook with Nia to attack her, but she's already wounded and you can't do anything else. Yeah, I wanted to make use of Mad Grit. No, we'll just interact and say, hey buddy, get on the hook. Ace. His hole in his back is the hardest to fandangle. There we go. So, I take his sacrifice token. I end my bonus turn. I get 2 sacrifice tokens because of Jake also being on the hook along with Ace. We are 1 away from winning. Now, can they actually save Ace? They cannot. Yeah, they actually can. So I've won because they can save Jake at best. So, is there any point doing the turn? Nia can move there or can move... Oh, no, there is a chance. There is a chance. If she goes there and there's birds and she interacts with birds, she can get a bonus turn and rescue him. So, I guess we'll just play on. Although I should put down cards in case it doesn't. They may not end. So, let's do this in real time. Where would I want to go? Red followed by blue, I would say. So, sure, that'll be my 2 turns, red and blue. It all comes down to Nia. Can she save the day? There's no point interacting with the bird she's on because she needs to move first. Well, and yeah, she literally can't. So she'll take yellow to go to here. If this is a bird, she can save Ace this turn. It is a bird. Let me just double check the wording. Killer gains a blood point, you take a survivor bonus turn, yeah. So, we gain a blood point. She gets to move down here following red, which is a different movement card than the one she's used. And, well, pretended to use. And she rescues Ace, and they both scarp her. However, I get another blood point, because... Oh, I get another 2, actually. No, 3, right? Because the killer's there too. When a survivor enters the same space as another survivor, gain a blood point for each survivor and killer in that space. Yeah, I gained 3 blood points for her going down there. That is insane. Alright, but anyway, they do run away. So, Nia, green, Nope, can't go green. Blue, yes you can. Just have you run up there, and then for ace, yellow. Nope, gotta be blue or red. Red it is. Fair enough. Then over here, Dwight could technically, if he gets a blue, go heal ace, or heal himself, I guess. Red. He can go red, so he must. Down here, flip this. It is an item, but he will interact with the generator. And put 1 pip on it. And then finally... Oh, no, sorry, he had a set turn as well. Sorry, no. He has to rescue Jake. Whoops. My bad. He had a set rule. He went down there to rescue Jake. That was the whole point. I forgot he was still on a hook as well. So never mind, they're just randomizing which direction they're running in. My bad. Running blue and running green. Nope, his wounded token just fell on the floor. Nice try, Dwight, but that is not how you escape your fate. There we go. Alright. Now, it's still very possible that I'll be able to get a win this turn, but we had to play it that turn. I'm glad I did, because that bird did give them the bonus turn that they needed. So I picked red, and that means I can immediately grab ace, and, you know, I can actually just secure my win because there's an unoccupied locker there. This power is, this guy is way too strong. I'll spend 2 on Iron Maiden. Before interacting, swap positions of an unoccupied locker and an unoccupied hook. Whoop, whoop, like that. Magic, and we'll interact and put ace right back on the hook, and that secures my win right there. I did pick blue, as you know, because I did it on camera, which means we can come over here, and just to be spiteful actually and win even faster, put Dwight on the hook right here. Technically need to flip something, but you know, it obviously doesn't matter. It was a pallet, and I take his sacrifice token right then, and the round doesn't technically end. I just win right there. And just like that, the dude in a leather jacket with a knife wins. The Legion has easily defeated the survivors. He seems far too powerful. He should be rated very easy, not just easy. Didn't even really get the chance to use his feral frenzy, or maybe I would have had I. Each survivor in your space becomes wounded. I guess. Oh, I see. Okay, I was just looking at it like, why would you do feral frenzy instead of just an attack? Because I was attacking people. But the difference is, if there is a wounded survivor in your space, you're still just slashing at them pointlessly. So it gives you a blood token for that. So that's why you would use feral frenzy. And you can hit multiple targets if they group together. So he's all about punishing survivors grouping together. But that Iron Maiden skill, and the fact he gets blood points so quickly. Oof. And if you do have to travel with someone, if you go in go to a space with a hook where an unwounded survivor is, you just get to wound them for free because of mad grit. Yeah, he's too powerful. He is ridiculously powerful. Definitely the easiest killer to use that we've tried so far, for sure, undisputed, and it's just a normal sized guy. So I don't know. There you go. I'm hoping to get the Oni painted up at some point to give him a go, but as I said at the top of the video, if I end up painting up another survivor, which one of our Intrepid 4 gets the chopping block? Who vanishes into the, I don't know, the ether, the entity removes them from reality? You can pick, and we'll see if there's a clear winner or not. Thank you for watching either way though. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to show your support, and if you'd like to go above and beyond to support the channel in general, consider pressing the thanks button or becoming a channel member. You do get early access to videos about a week before other people in certain series, not every single one, just, you know, every so often. And you could also consider checking out the channel sponsor via the affiliate link. If you do that and buy something for yourself, I get compensated. They have wishlist functionalities, so you can keep an eye on whether or not they'll ever get a collector's edition of Dead by Daylight in stock, or the core box. As soon as you do, you get an email from them saying, hey, this thing you wanted is available, do you want to buy it? I've used that feature to buy something for a different miniature game. It works from them. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and see you next time. Ta-ta for now.